Hello everyone, this is just a dad. Today I'm going to show you how to do all the maintenance on this brand new Dyson 360 Vision robot vacuum cleaner. I'm sorry, it's the VizNav. So here I've got everything apart now. I just did a test where this thing vacuumed my house for 30 days. It did an amazing job. Be sure and check out that video. This is the cleaning. After 30 days, it did need quite a bit of cleaning. It was very simple. I didn't have to replace any parts. These are reusable. You can wash them. And at first I didn't think I had to do a lot of this maintenance, but I'm actually glad I did it all. So I'm going to show you all step by step. Okay, so I was going to put links to these parts, but right now I'm not seeing any. This vacuum cleaner has been out for a while, and thankfully you can clean the parts. But eventually I think you might have to replace this roller. This is washable. It doesn't get super dirty, but I can't find a part number for this. So this robot does cost $1,200. I did buy it with my own money, and I do highly recommend it. It actually does a really good job, but you're going to need to clean these parts and be careful. I don't see any spare parts as of July of 2024. I got to think they're going to be available, but let's get into cleaning. At first, I didn't think I needed to clean the roller. You're going to see it absolutely does need cleaned. This one didn't need cleaned as much, but you got to make sure and let it dry. This needed cleaned. This actually might need... You need to blow it out probably every couple weeks, but it definitely needed clean. You're not going to do much on the robot here. Always be careful of this sensor. You're going to want to turn the robot off. So swipe up and get into the menu and turn the robot off while you're working on it. I didn't notice anything here. There's the tube that sometimes you'll have to clean out, so it's a good idea to get a brush. Nothing in here needed clean, nothing here. The drive wheels, thankfully, were in good shape. Open this up. I took the roller off. Now you cannot get this wet. One area of concern, I mean, it's just going to look dirty, is this up here where this, underneath this motor. Now you got to be really careful with this. I don't know if you can take that off or anything, but you can't get this wet. But up there is going to get kind of dirty. I want to be able to clean out. This thing got really dirty, but I guess you could take it off. There are some screws, but I didn't. These bars got pretty dirty. This area actually got really dirty. That's where everything gets sucked in right in here, and it goes into the chamber. There's that tubing right there. So this area was kind of dirty. The side door here, it never got too dirty. It does work good, but that's about it. Oh, the sensors. The sensors are hard to find. See how these little glass sensors right here and here, there's two. Now they're kind of down in there, so you want to get something, a little brush, so you make sure and get the dust, because they do get dust on them. The front sensors are even harder. Like, that's a sensor. I know that, make sure that button is also free and all of this. And there's a sensor there. There's this, I think that's a sensor too. Now, you're going to get pop-ups on the screen, and they will tell you in the app, but you can't go find them. You have to kind of wait for them to pop up as far as notifications of when to clean. And there's a sensor there and there. And that's about it. These wheels just kind of do that. They kind of, that's normal. Wow. That is so incredible. Wow. It really compacts it right in that area where the tube is. But it does sometimes pick up water around the dog bowl, and then that's why the stuff sticks to it. Wow. Pretty nice. Let's take this off. Yep, this is the end of the 30-day test. I have cleaned this once. I haven't cleaned it with water, but I just used a blowgun to blow it all off. I think I'll be cleaning it with water this time. Yeah, I'll rinse all of this out. This comes apart real easy. Look at everything it gets. That is so incredible. All of the hair, all of the fine dirt. Wow. And let's put it back. I thought I might fill this big container up, but I didn't fill the 5 gallons up. But I think I did fill, what is this? This is a 2 gallon. Wow, I did fill the 2 gallon up. It's got a lot of fine dust. Okay, this thing has been a workhorse. Now let's go, and we always have to be careful of this sensor. I know when I flip it over, I never want to damage that. So let me get a towel. All right, so let me flip it over. The brush roller has changed sounds a little bit. Now, I think there's some stuff in the tube. Yeah, there was a little bit of debris in the tube. That tube stays relative. I should have emptied it out quicker. I wanted to finish the test. I wanted to go 30 days. Let's take the brushing. I push this button. Again, I can take this over to the sink and I can clean this. I can rinse this, let it dry. How did hair wrap do? Pretty good, actually. Wow. No, we have some hair wrap down around here. Nothing in there. I don't know if I can disconnect this door. I would love to be able to take this off over to the sink and clean it. I don't know if I can. It does have a Phillips screw, but it might be kind of hard. Maybe I'll just brush it. And just get a brush. I'm going to want to blow all this out. This little door did a pretty good job. Yeah, pretty good. I got my findings. I'm going to talk about all my findings on my 30-day test. Yeah, I mean, it does have that fuzz on there. Sometimes that's hard to get off. Get you this is a brass, but get like a brush, like a wire brush, and that gets that fuzz off the back side of that brush. That might be why it's kind of changing sound a little bit. Okay, I brushed all that off. Let's clean it. Because it does seem dirty. I want to see if I can get this to look really clean. I'm going to have to let this dry now. Ooh, yeah. So it was extremely dirty. I was debating whether to do this or not. I'm glad I decided to. Wow. So there's a lot of dirt that gets in that brush roller. Okay, now I know. I don't think that comes out. Now I know to clean the brush roller. I think they tell us to do that. Yeah, it looks like a different color already. But I'm going to have to let this dry overnight. Okay, let's wash all the parts that I can wash. Again, we got to be careful. That hinge seems kind of fragile. Again, this is at the end of a 30-day test. I did notice there is some stuff that's getting stuck in there. May have to do a little bit more of a detailed job cleaning that area. All right. Yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be spring-loaded or what, but it seems to be working now. All right, now let's do this. This is extremely dirty. And it doesn't come apart any more than this. So I'm going to want to make sure and let this dry overnight outside. I recommend blowing this out first and then washing it. I should have blown it out. There seems to be, if I shake it up, there seems to be some dirt kind of trapped in an area where I can't get to really good, kind of inside there. If I keep shaking it, I get dirt. See, I keep getting dirt out. So I recommend blowing this out before you wash it out. Okay, let's blow this out. All right, now let's check the HEPA filter. Now, one thing I've noticed, the HEPA filter never seems to get super dirty. But let's rinse it out too, but let me blow it out first. I'm amazed, I thought this would get dirtier. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's clean this. It says it's washable. This will take a couple days to dry probably. I'm not getting hardly any dirt out of it. It doesn't come apart anymore. So this one didn't need it very much at all. Yeah. Let's wash this. And this picked up a lot of your hair. She sheds a lot. Don't you? That's all right. That's what we got the robot for. So one area I'm going to see that I want to clean better is this right here. And down in here, that's going to be hard to clean. I mean, you got to be really careful with this motor. I would like to get down that because that's what you see. I could clean that a little bit better. The drive wheels, I never had a bit of problem with anything there. I'm definitely glad I cleaned the roller. It was probably holding a lot of dirt that I just didn't think about. Sometimes I like, why do you have to clean? It looks fine. No, it was holding a lot of dirt. The HEPA filter, I could have gone another couple months. That did not need cleaned. This did. This is going to be an issue. Definitely blow it out every single time before you wash it because I kept getting dirt. So I would like to be able to take that just one more step apart to clean, and cleaning that grate is going to be, that's key right there. Now again, I did have it does fill up sometimes. That's the tube going to the front. I never had a problem here. I did have a problem one time. I didn't have it connected all the way. So you got to really make sure to connect it in. And I never really, I should have really cleaned the sensors. I guess these are sensors. You're going to need a little brush. Like it's hard to get in there. You're going to need, I think there's a sensor here. They don't say a whole lot. I mean, they do talk about it a little bit. And there's a sensor there. Yeah, again, I'm going to want to clean that better because that's what you see. But there's no way. And you definitely have to keep, this sensor is probably the most important. Definitely keep that clean. And I do feel bad for putting, I might have made a mark. Definitely, anytime you put this on it, I would just flip it over. That's a pretty important sensor. Yeah, this is going to take a day or two in direct sunlight. That's really thick, and I got that really wet. So that's going to be, this other stuff I think will dry pretty quick. Again, absolutely blown away by how much it cleaned and how well it cleaned. Could the navigation be better? Yeah, it can be. They've improved it. It could be a little bit better. Okay, let's go to the Dyson app. They only keep 5 days of cleaning activity. Oh yeah, I'll talk about that in a little bit. Yeah, see, I've had to remap my house twice. Once in the beginning, and then once halfway through. And now, see, it cleaned and then the maps, that's frustrating. So there, it's cleaned within the map. Yeah, the mapping is just, it starts out fine, and then once it has a little bit of a hiccup, then it kind of... Okay, everything is nice and dry now. Let's put it back together. The filter, that's kind of at an angle. This might take a couple days to dry because there's a lot of paper down in there that gets wet. So put that in the sun for a couple days. So put that in. This is probably the neatest. It just pops in, pops out. That is so cool. And again, I highly recommend blowing this out first before you rinse all this because I think there is some dirt kind of down inside there. But there's this tube, line the tube up with that. There's a flat spot there. You're just going to push it together and there's a little tray, there's a little track that goes in. Don't force anything. I could see where this stuff could break. There's the release. So when you want to take it off, you press that button. Now that you heard that kind of click, now it will slide in there. And now this is like normal. This is how it works. that thing freed up. I don't know if there was supposed to be a spring on that or not. I don't remember. But anyway, now it works. Well, it doesn't spring down like it used to. I wonder why. Huh. I wonder why it doesn't spring as... There's the spring. I wonder why it doesn't spring as good. It's the first time I've put it together, so... Yeah. I would like that to... I think the red thing is hugging that thing pretty good. Probably no dust on it yet. I mean, I'll make it slippery. I mean, it wants to. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, now this is back together. You're always going to want to make sure this closes. You could get the dirt and debris underneath here. And then it just slides on. That is very nice how that works. All right, now let's put the roller in. Again, make sure this probably dried the fastest, but make sure it's nice and dry. Lift that up, and you got to kind of turn it as you put it on, and then this thing's going to stay up. Then push this down, because that's how you release. That's how you push the red button to release it. Now this door, it may or may not be open or closed. The machine will figure it out once you close it. So close this. Don't force this. Make sure that lever is up. And then you don't put, it kind of sticks up a little bit. And then the handle brings it down. There. It's very well designed. If you're forcing something, it's probably going to break because it's very well engineered to where you don't have to use a lot of force. Now it is back together. All right, now we can just have it start cleaning. And anytime you just set it on the floor and hit start, you'll see restrictions off. That means it's just going to clean in a calculated manner. And then when the battery runs low or it finishes, it's going to come right back to this spot and then tell you, hey, it's done. So this is kind of how you do multi-floor cleaning is you just set it in a spot, hit clean, it turns the restrictions off, but at least it does clean. It sounds really good. It was kind of sounding pretty rough there before I cleaned it. The roller especially was sounding different. Like, this thing sounds brand new now. Yeah, it was sounding pretty rough. Wow. I'm always amazed by this thing. Oh, let's just have some fun. Is it picking anything up yet? It's already picking stuff up, and now it's working better. So we're back to normal. We're back to using it. Hopefully there's going to be an update. There's been a couple updates on that have really helped it. I do think there needs to be just maybe 1 or 2 more updates about, yeah, the mapping needs just to be a little bit more refined and how it interacts with the app. The whole mapping in the app works as far as starting it and scheduling it. It's just how the mapping on the robot and how the mapping on the app integrate with each other. So that's where the area of concern is for me right now. That seems like that's a software fix. The robot itself is fine. The mechanical parts, the vacuum, the roller, I mean, everything seems fine to me on that so far. So it just needs a little bit of a software fine tuning. I think this is going to be an excellent robot vacuum cleaner. Again, I did buy it with my own money. I spent $1,200 on it. That way I can give you an honest review. And my first review was thumbs down, no good. And it wasn't. It was all over the place. It wasn't very organized, but they did 2 software updates. And after those 2 software updates, it's been amazing. So check out my 30-day test. I got a video. I've got 3 videos on the 30-day test because I got the long unedited version, got the short version, and I got the super short version. So be sure and check that out. I also have all kinds of I've compared this to other robots, Roborock, Roombas. You saw over here we got the Shark, got the i5. I kind of avoid that one. It's just okay. The vacuum cleaner of the year, Eufy L60 for just a straight vacuum cleaner. $300. That's pretty amazing. This one's $300. Also the Shark. I also review these floor cleaners Been doing a lot of videos on Tinicos lately. There's been a couple new Tinicos come out. Got the L20, still a good vacuum cleaner. X30, Q-Revo Max V. That's probably the mopping robot of the year. That's the X10 Pro Omni Eufy, because of price point. It doesn't clean the best, but $650 when it's on sale. The Dream X40 is an excellent, but it's super expensive. And then here we have the mopping robot of the year, the Eufy S1 Pro. So this one, I've got several videos on it. It actually does a really, really good job. But again, kind of expensive, but it does work. So again, thanks everybody I love what I do. I really do appreciate everybody's support. If you could hit a follow over on Instagram. I'm also on TikTok, and I have a Facebook page and a Facebook group page. I'll put links to them underneath the show description notes. Again, I bought this with my own money. If you click on one of those links, it may take you to Walmart or Amazon. And I am an affiliate with both of those. So the product won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of supporting my channel. I really do appreciate everybody. I have an Amazon storefront. So underneath there, it may take you to my Amazon storefront. And if there's other products you're looking for, you can search my Amazon storefront. There's a little search bar, and you can search for, robot vacuum. It'll bring up all the robots I've reviewed on Amazon, and you'll kind of get an idea of what I think of them there. So, and again, if you click on through there, I will get a small commission, but it is a way of helping support my channel because I love giving these honest reviews. Spending my own money, I can tell you exactly what I think of it. And if you want to kind of connect with me, I do Amazon live streams. So I'll do robot live streams that are for sale on Amazon, Tinicos, and then kind of just some good deals during Prime days. So those are live. And if you come over to Amazon and watch that live stream, you can talk to me and ask me questions about these specific products that I'm reviewing. So, and I'll be more than happy to demonstrate anything I can for you. So if you want a way of connecting with me live, Amazon Live, and I might be doing some others, YouTube Live and TikTok or Instagram, but kind of playing around with the live feature. I know that's important. People want to kind of connect and ask you certain questions, and then that way I can answer them. Also be sure and check out, I've been doing lots of videos on Blink security cameras and Ring. I've got these display boards. I've been having a lot of fun. I've been learning about them and doing lots of how-to videos, how to set them up, which one's the best. These videos are over on my Just a Dad Tips YouTube channel. Just a Dad Tips. I have 2 YouTube channels. But I have one Amazon storefront. So all of these products, along with the vacuum cleaners, will be on my Amazon storefront. And I'm still doing reviews, comparisons, how to maintain all of these vacuum cleaners, the Roborox, the Eufy X10 Pro Omni, the X40 Dream, X30. Here we've got the L20, which is on sale right now. We've got Roombas. Just finished up doing a comparison between the Dyson vacuum cleaners. We've got the Tinicos here. We've got the Shark Mess Masters, that brand new Bissell Crosswave. Some more robots going under testing. We've got some more testing right here. We've got the i5, the Eufy L60, and the Shark AI. So again, I really appreciate everybody's support. If you could, please hit the like button and subscribe. Again, if you click on the links down below, the products won't cost you anymore, but I do get a small commission from the sale. That way I can continue to purchase these products and give you my honest review. I'm really hitting on a theme here that I love. I love what I do. I want to do the homework for you and tell you, would I spend this amount of money on this robot or this product or this Ring camera or whatever it is I'm reviewing? I want to buy it with my own money and tell you exactly what I think of it. And I can do that when I buy it. I'm not paid for the video. It's just a great feeling. And so I really do appreciate when you click on those product links down below, it takes you to the site, Walmart or Amazon. The product won't cost you anymore, but I will get a small commission from the sale. It is a way of helping support my channel. I really, really do appreciate everybody's help and support. And again, if there's a product you would like to see me review, leave it in the comments down below. I try to look at the comments at least every day or every couple days. So again, thank you so much. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks again. And Miss Fiona has showed up. That you want to help? You just want a treat. Okay, there's your treat. Thanks for your help.